Okay, so as per usual, messed up a little bit there at the end, but that's okay. We'll get through it, hopefully. Um, Busted stuff. It's taken me forever to do this song because I could never really figure out what kind of tuning Dave Matthews had. And I would watch him play it and I would try to figure out what tuning he was doing, and I could never figure it out. So I got this translated into standard tuning. He has it in, I have it written down over here, E, G, B, E, B, E. You're welcome to tune it that way, and possibly there's someone out there in the YouTube world that has taught the lesson for that tuning. We are in standard old E, A, D, G, B, E, and let's see if we can pull out here. Let's see if we can get through this one. Love this song. I think this is such an underrated Dave Matthews Band song. I wish they played it more. Of all the 90 times I've seen them live, I think this is one of the only songs that I've never managed to see. So yeah, let's get into it because it's a little bit tricky. This can be more on the advanced side of things for sure, especially going into those little kind of fast chord changes in there. Gets a little bit crazy. So we're gonna be finger picking throughout this whole thing, plucking, I guess, whatever you want to call it. No picks or anything like that. We're basically going to be plucking 3 strings at a time throughout this entire song, okay? So starting off fairly simple, we are plucking the A, the D, and the G strings. Okay? And we're going to be doing that for the first few chords here. My middle finger's on the A string on the 3rd fret. We're going to be hammering down onto that D string, 2nd fret. Those 3 strings. That G string's ringing open. So we're hammering on and then coming off. Now we're just gonna come up here to a standard little G right here. After we do that, so it's gonna go. We're gonna come back and hit that again, okay? We're gonna go here again. And I'm sorry, for that G, I'll go ahead and explain it to you guys. I'm on the E string, the A and the D, and we are on the 3rd, the 5th, and the 5th. Middle finger's not doing anything. And we were plucking the E, the A, and the D strings. Okay, we're gonna jump over back to that same, just doing that same thing, that little hammer on. Then we're gonna come up here, and I do this almost as like an A minor shape up here. We're on the 5th fret on the E and the A string, and that first finger is gonna be on the 4th fret on the D string. It's that cool sounding chord. You can really hear the, you know, the tone of the whole song right in that. So I like the way that sounds. Okay, we're gonna come back to this exact same little hammer-on thing on the A, the D, and the G. This is where the song gets a little bit crazy. We'll go, and these shapes are a little weird. It's gonna feel weird on your hands. Take your time on this part of the song. Do not get frustrated with it, because it can be very frustrating. So I'm going to be on the E, the A, and the D, plucking all 3 at the same time. And we are on the 5th on the E string. We're on the 3rd on the A string. And then we are on the 2nd on the D string. Alright, so that is going to be the first note, or the first chord that we're going to hit here. Then you're just jacking your hands up to a completely different chord shape, which kills me in the song. I will give you a little hint of how to cheat a little bit if you would like to. I don't recommend it, but if you would like to, there's an option. So we're We're gonna go to the E string on the 2nd fret, the D string on the 4th fret, and we're gonna be on the A string 5th fret. See, it's just a fun little chord to go from that to that. It's really fun. So what I do sometimes, don't tell anybody. Maybe sometimes I don't have enough time to switch from there to there and get that pinky up there, because that's usually the last thing that's going up there. And it's just crazy going from there with your wrist, bringing everything down here. Oh man, it's a killer. So if you just want to do a little octave right here, you're only missing that little, see, and it makes a difference. So if you can keep from cheating on that, If you notice yourself playing along in the song, like in the intro to this video, I did that, just kind of missed it a little bit, but it's okay. So moving on to the chord after that. So we've gone from here, then we're gonna go back to that A minor shape that we played earlier. It doesn't sound a whole lot different than that right there. Just bringing it up here, it's just very similar because we're still on the 4th and the 5th fret here. So we're gonna be E, A, D. We're gonna be on the 5th on the E and the A, and then we're gonna be on the 4th on the D string. Then we're gonna go back to this exact same shape, which was the first chord that we played in this little little segment of the song, if you will. So starting over from there, we're not finished with this section, but I want to go over what we've just done, because it gets a little hinky around here in this part of the song. And then it's that dun dun, and it's just back to that G chord where we're on the E string, 3rd fret, A, and the D on the 5th fret. You're hitting those back to back. I'm gonna play that slowly again. I'll go ahead and play this in the entire first part of the song that we've been working on. So. Okay, like I said, getting that last part, please be patient with that. Work on it, really practice, especially going from this to this. I try to just sit there whenever I'm having troubles with parts of the song like this, where they're having switches like this. I just sit there and just go. You don't have to do it fast. Your muscle memory is eventually going to kick in, and you're going to start to really get it down. I'm sure you guys, if you're watching this song, you probably have been playing the guitar long enough to understand how you process things and how you're learning them. So that's, just keep sitting there and doing that. Your brain's eventually going to figure it out. Your fingers, I don't know, but your brain's going to get it. So anyways, let's move on to the chorus. Chorus is, we're still going to be messing actually with all those chord shapes. The hardest part here is remembering when you're playing what chord, okay? So, and it's also, the timing is a little bit different when you listen to the band's version of it, whether it's live or studio or whatever. So the chorus, when you're starting out with that shape up here again, it's kind of that A minor looking shape on the E, the A, and the D, the 5th, and the 4th. Letting a couple of beats there going. And then we're going to go to this chord, which was the 5th, the 3rd, and the 2nd fret on the E, the A, and the D. We're going to let that sit there. So we're going to go. Okay, and then we're going to go back to that G shape on the 3rd, the 5th, and the 5th on the E, A, D. All of these are going to be on the E, A, D, E, A, and D string. So we've gone from here. We've gone to here, to here, and then we're going to end up on that kind of tricky chord that I was telling you about earlier there. all of these were on the same kind of beat here, okay? We're gonna go. Now it's gonna switch up. We're gonna go. So it's gonna go dun 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 dun. Okay, so let's go. I wish I had a little metronome out here, but too poor for that. So let's go through that again, and I'm gonna try and play it kind of on time, if I can. I hope that made sense to you. I'm horrible about explaining timing and different things like that. I just figure out the chords and try and just hand it over to you guys. I know it's probably a terrible guitar instructor. I don't think of myself as a guitar instructor. I just think of myself as your friend trying to show you chords to these songs. So yeah, then let's move on. We're gonna get into that. Literally the only thing he's doing there's a little jam at the end. That to me is, if you're listening closely to that song, for me in my ear, is reserved for Stefan to do some really cool little things in there that he's doing in there. And Dave's just kind of just, I can't, and he's just kind of hitting this little chord that I can hear, and we're on the 6th on the E string, and we're on the 5th fret on the A and the D. And I can't remember really what all is going on there because I'm listening to just and like all the little stuff that Stefan's doing there is really cool. So it's just that little jam. I'm gonna go over this whole thing. I'm gonna go over it with you just kind of slowly one more time. I'm not gonna stop and explain. I just want you to have something that you can kind of refer to here towards the end. And I will play it slowly. And then the jam there at the end. So that's busted stuff, kinda, for the most part. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Again, such an underrated song. Love this song. It's fun to play along with. And it's fun to add in, you know, if you're a better guitar player than I am, which probably a lot of you are, you just throw in some little stuff there at the end. Like I said, where Stefan's kind of doing his thing. It's fun to just throw all that stuff in there. Yes, busted stuff. It was fun. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you guys are doing awesome. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you have any requests, recommendations, if this video annoyed you, throw it in the comments. Let's have fun. Let's talk. All right, bye.